Hi, boys and girls. I'm Mr. Bandy, and I am an RSP teacher here at Kimball Elementary. And today I'm going to be reading to you a nonfiction book about great white sharks. Let me go ahead and share my screen for you so you guys can see it. And we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. Great white sharks. Amazing shark facts, infographics, research tools, and more. This is written by Martha London. We can see that this is going to be several pages. Let's go through it and see what happens. Chapter 1. Powerful Predator. A great white shark swims in the ocean. She is near the coast of South Africa. The sun is high in the sky. The water is clear and calm. She swims slowly. Sharks don't need to be in a hurry. She's 16 feet long. The shark knows seals will come along. They hang out along the sandy coast. The shark uses her sharp eyesight to watch the surface. Her sensitive nose smells a seal. She heads towards the scent. The shark dives deeper. She doesn't want to scare the seal away. The seal is looking for a meal too. It's hunting for fish in the ocean. It doesn't see the shark below. The seal passes above. The shark takes aim. She gathers speed. The shark explodes through the surface. When she breaches, the seal is caught between her jaws. Her sharp teeth tear the seal's body. Sharks don't chew their food. She swallows each piece whole. The smell of blood brings more sharks. If any pieces are left, the other great whites will clean up. The big great white swims away. She disappears into the blue water. Home is the whole ocean. Dinner is whatever sits on the surface. She lives by herself. She doesn't like groups. She'll stay in these waters for a few months, but great white sharks like to roam. In a few months, she'll swim towards Australia. She'll cross 6,800 miles or 11,000 kilometers. She'll spend some time around Western Australia, then she'll swim back to South Africa. Chapter 2. Ruler of the Sea. This shark's mother gave birth to him in warm water. He's already more than 3 feet or 0.9 meters long. The shark was born with many siblings, but they left after they were born. The shark's mother doesn't stick around. She doesn't need to. Even a young great white shark can take care of himself. He follows the same migration patterns as his mother. The shark doesn't learn these skills. He knows them when he's born. He swims from California to the middle of the Pacific. The water turns colder. The shark dives down to find food. He can dive more than 1,500 feet or 460 meters. It's dark that far down, but the shark has a great sense of smell. The young shark grows slowly. It will take 20 years before he is fully grown. By then, he'll be more than 12 feet long, or 3.7 meters. He'll weigh more than 2,000 pounds, or 900 kilograms. He won't be as big as the females, but he'll still be able to eat whatever he wants. For now, he eats fish and squid. As the shark grows, he expands his territory. The shark is endothermic. Unlike most sharks, great whites can control their body temperature. The shark can explore cold waters. He might even roam as far north as Alaska, but he always comes back to the California waters. He was born here. This is his home base. There is a large population of seals. This makes finding a meal easy. Chapter 3. Home is where the tail rests. Great white sharks live around the world. Their populations aren't large, but they live in waters near every continent except Antarctica. This great white shark is exploring the shark is exploring. The shark swims near the coast of northeastern United States. She lives she arrives around June. She stays near Massachusetts for the summer. Her tail never rests for very long. She moves up and down the coast. In October she'll wander to south to warmer water. Climate change has made the water warmer near Massachusetts. She doesn't mind. She can always spend more time up north, but only if there's food and only if there isn't competition. Other sharks like the warmer water too. More of them stay up here for longer periods of time. This shark is pretty shy. She doesn't like fighting over space. She'd rather look for a meal somewhere else. She starts migrating toward Florida. Light shines off the top of the water. The shark swims slowly below. She can dive for fish, but she usually watches the surface. The shark likes hunting for food above her. It's easier to surprise her prey. Her big hunting grounds up north have seals. The seals have a lot of fat. They give the shark more energy. She moves south. Seal isn't always on the menu. There are a lot of birds and fish. Sometimes she'll find whales that are already dead. The shark spends the winter in Florida. She cruises near the southern tip of the state. In May, she brings her journey towards Massachusetts again. Chapter 4. Saving Sharks. A great white is swimming near Australia. There are beaches here. The water is warm. It's a sunny day. Beams of light hit the shark's back. He sees some commotion closer to the shore. The shark wants to check it out. He's curious about what's going on. As he gets closer, there is a strange shape in the water. He doesn't know what it is. His mouth is the best way to figure it out. He uses his teeth to bite down on the long thing. It's an exploratory bite. Suddenly, there's a lot of splashing and screaming. Something hits his nose, but he already let go. He doesn't like the taste of people. The shark swims away. Movies and TV shows can make some people afraid of sharks. They show violent shark attacks away, or the shark attacks, and a shark sneaks up on a person. It drags the person away. The water is red and people scream, but people aren't the shark's first choice of food. Shark populations are vulnerable. Great whites are shy. They are hard to find. Scientists spend many hours trying to track the sharks down. Sometimes they dive with sharks. It is important to study great whites. Diving with sharks helps scientists understand their temperament. Fishermen throw gill nets into the ocean to catch fish. Sometimes great whites get tangled in the nets. Sharks need to swim to breathe. The gill nets trap them and they can't swim. Scientists are worried it takes a long time for sharks to grow up. It will be very hard to save the great white shark population. A female shark only gives birth every 2 years. She takes a long break between pregnancies. She travels far out into the ocean. Her pups grow for more than 20 years. Then they have pups of their own. But education is spreading. Great white sharks are not vicious. Their sharp teeth are tools, not weapons. Scientists know it is possible to share the ocean. A great white just wants to live in peace. All right, boys and girls. Thank you for listening to the informational text about great white sharks. Hope you have a great time listening, and I hope you keep on reading.